Son, my daughter, I am speaking directly to your heart. If you have come this far, it was not by chance. I want you to know that everything has a purpose, and the purpose of this moment is something big. In this hour that you are about to begin, there is something that is going to change, something that you have to live with, something that you never imagined would happen to you. Today, I want to reveal something to you that is beyond what you see. I want to show you what I have prepared for you, something that you do not expect, but that will be so real and so close to you that you will feel my presence like never before. Do not look at me only with your eyes. Open your heart, because what is coming, you will not see only on the screen. You will feel it in the depths of your being. This message is not just a message. It is an encounter with me. It is a moment of connection between you and me. I invite you to stay and continue until the end, because at the end of this hour, there will be a reward for you. Something that will fill you with peace, something that will give you strength, and give you the certainty that I am working in your life, although you do not always see it immediately. I know that perhaps you have had doubts, that perhaps you have felt that the answers did not come, or that the hope was fading. But I tell you today, at this moment, that something is about to happen. You will be surprised, because I am going to move things around you. And even if you do not understand everything right now, when that moment comes, you will know that it was my power that made it possible. So, dear son, do not go, do not pause. Stay until the end. What you are going to see, what you are going to feel, is just a sample of what I have prepared for you. You have no idea of the surprise that is about to arrive, but I assure you that it will be something that will fill you with joy, peace, and a new hope. You are about to live something that will change your life, something that at this very moment is taking shape for you. I only ask you to believe. Stay with me, because everything that is about to happen is because I love you deeply, and I have always had a perfect plan for you. So, breathe deeply, open your heart, and get ready. This hour is just the beginning of something that I will transform in your life. I am here, and you are not alone. Write in the comments, 777. Son, my daughter listens to me well. Today, I want to talk to you about something very special, something that you have been waiting for, although you may not have known it. Something is closer to you than you imagine. An unexpected destiny is about to come into your life, something that will completely change your perspective. I know that sometimes you wonder if everything you do makes sense, if the doors that close are the right ones, or if you are taking the right path. But I want you to know something. No matter how many times you have doubted, no matter how many stumbles you have had, what matters now is that the destiny that I have prepared for you has not deviated or stopped. It is closer than you think at this moment. Although you may not see it, I am orchestrating everything around you. The people, the events, the circumstances that seem random are actually aligned for something much greater. What now seems confusing or uncertain will soon make sense. You are in the right place, at the right time. It was not by chance that you got here listening to me at this moment. I am the one who guides each step, even if you do not always understand it. The destiny that awaits you is not something that you can plan or imagine with your mind. It is something bigger, something that only I can prepare for you. You've been searching for answers, waiting for signs, wanting to know what's beyond what you see. And I'm telling you that the answer is about to come. The surprise that I have for you is something that will change your life in a way that you never thought possible. There are times when everything seems calm, but right in those moments is when the best is being prepared. Do not worry if today everything seems stagnant or out of control, because I am working in your favor. The surprises that come are not just coincidences. They are signs of my love, of my power, and of the greatness of what I want to do with you. You are not alone. Everything that you have lived, everything that you have learned, has brought you here. And now, with every step that you take, with every prayer that you pray, I will be guiding you to that destiny that has been created just for you. You may not see it yet, but believe me, it is closer than you imagine. So while you wait, keep your faith firm. Trust in my plan, even if not everything is clear to you now. The unexpected destiny that is about to come into your life will be a greater blessing than you ever dreamed. You just have to believe and wait with your heart. I am here, and what is coming, I will make it arrive right in your life when you least expect it. Son, my daughter, come. I want you to listen to me with an open heart. Today, I am talking to you about something that is going to transform your life in a profound way. Your life is about to change, and I want you to be prepared for what is coming. A surprise so big is about to arrive that you can't even imagine everything that is on the way. I know that sometimes you have felt tired. Perhaps you have seen that the days go by and things don't seem to move forward as you expected. Maybe you have even thought that your efforts are not bearing fruit, or that the doors keep closing one after another. But let me tell you something. This is not the end of your story. This is just the beginning of something new. When I say that your life is about to change, I don't say it just as words of encouragement. I am talking about something real, something that will happen. Every prayer you have said, every moment of doubt you have had, has been preparing the ground for what is to come. What now seems uncertain will soon transform into clarity. I want you to understand that change is not always seen coming. Sometimes it is disguised as small moments of challenges that seem impossible or situations that seem to have no solution. But all this has a purpose. I am in each one of those moments working behind the scenes, and what is coming will be much bigger than you can imagine. I ask you to prepare yourself with faith. Do not be distressed or stop because of what you see now. The surprises that I have for you are not just external changes. They are deep changes that will also touch your heart. No matter how you feel today, I tell you that the best is yet to come. That fear that you sometimes feel has no power over you because my love and my plan will always prevail. This is a time of renewal for you. What before seemed difficult to achieve, you will see it arrive with ease. The blessings that you await are within your reach. What you thought was lost is about to be restored. The pain you have felt will be healed, and the opportunities you have sought will open before you. Your life will not continue as before. Something new is on the way, and it is something that will bring joy, peace, and a renewed purpose. So prepare yourself. The surprise that I have prepared for you is about to arrive, and it will be much more than you have asked for or dreamed. Keep your faith strong, because what is coming is my gift to you. You are about to see your prayers answered in ways you never imagined. Son, my daughter, I know you have been waiting. I know that sometimes you have wondered why things don't happen the way you expected, why time seems to go so slow, or why you don't see immediate results. But I want you to know that the time you have been waiting, that time that has sometimes seemed endless, is about to come to an end. And what is to come will be much greater than you think. You have been patient. You have trusted me even when you didn't know what would happen. You have stood firm despite the doubts, and you have kept going. I want you to know that I have seen every step you have taken, every prayer you have thrown to the wind, every moment of faith you have held on to, even when there didn't seem to be immediate answers. All of that has not been in vain. The time you are waiting is not wasted. Every day has been one step closer to what I promised you. Sometimes time seems like an obstacle, as if the blessings were delayed or were being delayed. But in reality, everything is lining up exactly as it should be. My plans are perfect, and time is part of that plan. It is not that I have not listened to you or that I have not taken into account your wishes and your needs. It is that I am preparing the best for you. I am working on you in your heart, in your mind. I am opening doors that you do not see. I am moving pieces that you do not understand. But everything has a purpose. What you have to understand is that your waiting is part of the preparation for what is coming. And now that time of waiting is about to end. I know that you feel anxious, that perhaps you do not understand how it will happen, but I want you to trust in me. What you are waiting for is not something small. It is something big, something that will transform your life. The time you have invested in waiting is about to bear fruit. Do not think that it has been wasted time. In this time, you have grown. You have learned, and now you are more ready than ever to receive what I have prepared for you. What is coming is not only what you have asked for, it is much more than that. The time you have waited has served to strengthen your faith, to teach you to wait with patience, and now is the moment in which the blessings will begin to arrive. Perhaps you still do not see the complete panorama, but I assure you that everything is happening just as it should be. So do not be distressed anymore. Do not worry about what hasn't come yet, because I am working. The time of your wait is about to end. What's coming is much bigger, more beautiful, and more perfect than you could have imagined. Just trust and keep waiting with faith, because that time that you've been waiting for is about to come. And when it comes, you'll know that all the time you spent waiting was worth it. Son, my daughter, today I want you to understand something very special. Today is the day of revelation. I know that sometimes you have waited a long time for answers, for signs, for that clarity that seems to slip away. And although you have not always understood it, I want you to know that everything you have lived, everything you have gone through, has prepared you for this moment. This is the day that you will see what you never imagined you would see. Today is the day that I am going to show you what was hidden, what was only waiting for the right moment to be revealed. I tell you, my son, stay until the end. Do not get distracted. Do not lose faith, because everything that is to come is the answer to your prayers. You may not understand everything immediately. There may be things that are revealed to you little by little. But believe me, what you will see today will have a profound impact on you. Everything you've lived so far makes sense when you see what I have prepared for you. It is no coincidence that you are here listening to me now. I want your heart to be open, your eyes willing to see beyond the obvious. Today, at this very moment, I invite you to experience the revelation of my love and my plans for you. Do not be afraid, because what you will see is not something that should scare you. It is something that should give you peace, hope, and a new vision of your life. So I ask you, my son, to stay with me until the end. Don't let impatience or doubt take you away from this very special moment. The revelation that I bring you is something that you can only receive if you are willing to wait, to trust, to continue walking with me. Today is the day that I will open your eyes, that I will give you a new perspective of what awaits you. Stay until the end, because what is to come will change everything you thought about your life, about your dreams, about your purpose. The revelation is here, and you are part of it. Son, my daughter, I want you to stop for a moment and listen carefully to what I am going to tell you. What you have been waiting for is much closer than you imagine. I know that you have felt that the answers take time to arrive, that dreams seem distant, that the doors are still closed. But I want you to understand something deep. Everything that you have desired, everything that you have longed for, is much closer to you than you can see at this moment. Sometimes, when the road seems long, when doubts begin to invade your mind, and you think that maybe what you are looking for will never come, that is when you are closest to what you are looking for. I have promised you. I have heard you in every prayer. I have seen you fight. I have felt you in your moments of weakness and also in your moments of strength. And I want you to know deep down that what you've been waiting for is within your reach. Don't let appearances deceive you. Not everything is what it seems. I am working in your life in ways that you cannot see with your eyes, but I assure you that what is to come will manifest itself at the right time, at the moment that you least expect. Every step that you have taken, every sacrifice that you have made, has brought you to this very moment. What you've been searching for is not far away. It's right here, getting ready to come to you. I know that sometimes you wonder, how much longer must I wait? Or, why hasn't it arrived yet? But let me tell you that what is in your heart, what you've been waiting for, is lining up in heaven to come into your life in such a perfect way that you can't even imagine. What you thought was so far away is just around the corner. What you have sown with faith, with patience, with effort, is about to bear fruit. Every tear, every moment of uncertainty, every time you thought about giving up has been part of the process that has brought you here. And now is when you are closest to seeing what you have so desired. Do not doubt, because at this exact moment, time and circumstances are aligning for you to receive the blessing that you so long await. So, my son, do not give up. What you were waiting for is as close as ever before. You just need to keep your faith firm, open your heart, and be ready to receive it when it arrives. There is no more waiting in vain. There are no more doubts. You are on the threshold of what you have always dreamed of, and at this moment, I am about to open the door for you. What I have promised you is about to arrive, and I will make it arrive in perfect time. What you have been waiting for is much closer than you imagine. Son, my daughter, I want you to put all your attention on these words. I have seen you walk difficult roads with doubts, with fears, with hopes that sometimes seemed to fade. But today, I tell you, trust. In 1 hour, you will receive what you deserve. I know that you have been waiting, and sometimes that wait has made you question if you will really get to receive what you have asked for, what your heart longs for. Maybe you have felt that time has played against you, that the answers you sought did not come when you wanted them, that the effort did not bear the fruits that you expected. But I want you to understand something very deep. I am always working, even though you cannot see everything that I do behind what you know. In 1 hour, it will all come together. Dear son, dear daughter, the change that you have been waiting for will begin to manifest. Maybe you cannot see the whole picture right now, and maybe you still do not understand everything that is happening, but I assure you that everything you have sown, each prayer, each sacrifice, each moment of faith is bearing fruit, and the fruit is just what you deserve. Do not doubt what I am about to do in your life. The time that you have waited with patience, with faith, has accumulated. And now the moment of reward is coming. I know what you have been through. I know how you have gotten up after falling, how you have kept going even when your strength seems to run out. I know how many times you have put your hope in what seems impossible. And yet, here you are with your heart open, waiting. That is not something to take lightly. Your hope has been placed in me, and my promise is that hope will never fail. Sometimes the wait can be long, doubts may come to your mind, and everything seems stagnant. But make no mistake, everything has a purpose. Each day that you have waited, each time you have stood up with faith, even though you did not see immediate results, it has all been part of the process. I have been working behind what you see, moving the pieces that you need so that everything aligns in the perfect moment. The surprise that is to come is something that will change everything you have lived so far. I will not let you down. What you have kept in your heart, what you have desired with all your being, is about to arrive. And what you will receive will be much greater than you have imagined, because I do not only give you what you ask for, I give you what is best for you, what will bring you peace, joy, and a renewed purpose. I know that sometimes you may doubt, but I want you to trust in what I am telling you today. You have not wasted time. it has not been in vain. What you have sown in faith, what you have done with hope, what you have believed deep within your being, all that will become the surprise that you will receive. Do not look at what you have desired as something negative. See it as the ground that prepared the way for what is now coming. Remember, my promise is firm. Hope will never fail you. And when you least expect it, what has been a future will come true. I will surprise you, and I will surprise you in a way that only I know how to do, in a way that will bring peace to your soul, clarity to your mind, and a new appreciation of my love for you. So, my son, my daughter, keep waiting with faith. Your hope will not be disappointed. You are about to receive a surprise so big that you'll only have to look back to see how every step of your path has brought you right here to this moment. No matter how difficult the journey has been, what's coming will be a blessing that will renew everything. My son, my daughter, today I want you to listen with all your being. I know that many times you've felt that what you want is impossible, that your dreams are so big that they seem unattainable, that the doors close again and again, and sometimes you wonder if you'll ever see what you expect. But I want you to know something. The impossible becomes possible. And your surprise is closer than you think. You can't imagine what I'm about to do in your life. I am the one who transforms the impossible into reality, the one who opens paths where there are none, the one who makes flowers bloom in deserts that seem withered. You have fought, you have believed, even when you saw no results. And today I tell you, the time of your miracle is about to come. Sometimes the world makes you think that what you want is too big, that you don't have what it takes to achieve it, that the circumstances are stronger than your faith. But I tell you that circumstances do not have control. I am the one who has control over everything. Nothing is impossible for me. The challenge that you face, the situation that seems insurmountable, all that becomes an opportunity for my power and my love. What seems out of your reach, I will make it possible, and I will do it at the perfect time when you least expect it. Maybe you feel that you have hit rock bottom, that there are no more options. But in those moments of apparent desperation, I am preparing the best for you. You will not see it coming, but as soon as it arrives, you will know that only I could do it. Your surprise is near, my son. That blessing, that dream, that door that you thought would never open is about to manifest. What seems to be a mountain in my power will become a flat road. What seemed like a defeat will transform into a victory. I am working. And what is coming is not something that you can do by yourself. It is something that only I can do for you. I ask you not to lose faith. The impossible has no power over you because my power is infinite. At this very moment, the pieces of your life are aligning, and what you once believed was a distant dream will soon become a reality that only I could bring to your life. So keep going, my son. Keep waiting with faith. What is about to come is the surprise that will transform everything you have lived so far. The impossible becomes possible, and your blessing is closer than you imagine. Trust, because what is coming is my gift for you, something that will change your life forever. Son, my daughter, I want you to take a moment to breathe deeply and listen to these words with an open heart. I know that you have been through difficult times, that you have had doubts, that the wait has been long, and many times you have thought about giving up. But today, I tell you, continue with faith, because a great blessing is about to come to your life. I know that things have not always turned out as you expected, that circumstances have made you question if something good is really on the way. But I assure you that everything you have gone through has been part of a process, and what is coming is much bigger, more beautiful, and more perfect than you can imagine. When difficulties accumulate, when tiredness invades you, it is easy to think that there is no more. But I invite you to keep the faith, to hold on to that certainty that I am with you in every step. No matter what you see with your eyes, no matter what the world tells you, what matters is that you keep trusting. Because in every moment, even those in which you have felt alone, I have been preparing the best for you. Sometimes the path feels dark, but I am the light that illuminates your path, and that light does not go out. Every day that you have persevered, every moment in which you have continued forward despite the doubts, has been one step closer to the blessing that is about to come. Do not ask yourself questions about when or how. Just keep going with faith. I am guiding you even when you do not fully understand the path. Do not worry about what seems to be missing. What you need is on the way, and what you are waiting for will arrive just when it is the perfect time. Maybe now you do not understand how it can be possible, but I am the one who has everything under control. My time is perfect, and what you are about to receive will be so great and so wonderful that it will make you understand that every moment of waiting was worth it. So, my son, my daughter, do not let the circumstances make you doubt. Keep your faith, because what is to come is much better than you have expected. The blessing that I have promised you is near, and I am working in your life in ways that only I can do. Keep trusting, keep believing, because at the right time you will receive what you have asked for and much more. My son, my daughter, I want you to stop and listen with all your being, because what I'm going to tell you is something that will change the way you see everything you have lived. Today, at this very moment, I want you to know something profound. Your life is about to surprise you. I know that things have not always been easy, that you have had moments when everything seemed uncertain, when the future seemed cloudy, and your dreams seemed to fade away. You have wondered many times if everything you have fought for will really be worth it. But let me tell you this: everything you have lived, everything you have gone through, has prepared you for this moment. My son, my daughter, I want you to take a moment and feel deeply what I am going to tell you. Today is a special day, a day that marks the beginning of something powerful in your life. The moment of your miracle has arrived. I know that you have waited. I know that you have fought. I know that in many moments you thought that perhaps your miracle would never come. Maybe you felt tired. Maybe doubt crept into your heart, and you wondered if everything you had ever believed would really happen. But I want you to know something deep down inside your being. Your faith has not been in vain. The time of waiting is over. What you thought was impossible is about to manifest before you, and it will be something so great, so wonderful, that you will not be able to do anything but see my work in every detail. I have heard you in your moments of anguish, in your silent prayers, in every tear you have shed. I have been with you every step, preparing you for this moment. The miracle you have waited for is not just a change in circumstances, it is something much deeper. It is my power acting directly in your life, transforming what seemed to be stagnant, opening doors that you thought were closed, restoring what you thought was lost. And even though you haven't always understood it, all that you've lived has brought you to this moment of revelation and change. The miracle is not only in what you will see, but in what you will feel. I am touching you deeply, healing your heart, renewing your mind, and strengthening your soul. All that you've lived, all that you've endured, has not been in vain. I have been working in your life even when you couldn't see it. And now, I bring you an answer, a transformation that will change everything. So my son, my daughter, don't worry anymore. Don't let doubt cloud your heart. The moment of your miracle has arrived, and it is much more than you expected. Don't stop. Keep believing, because what is to come will be something that will surprise you and fill you with deep peace, a peace that only I can give you. Remember, the miracle does not come when you expect it, but when everything falls into place perfectly in my time. And today, that time is now. My son, my daughter, I want you to listen with an open heart, because what I am going to tell you will change your way of seeing what's to come. You're going to see the unexpected. The surprise that I have prepared for you is closer than you imagine. And even though you can't see it now, believe me when I tell you that it's on the way. I know that you've been waiting for something, maybe something that you didn't even know you wanted, something that your heart longed for without knowing exactly what. Sometimes the world makes you believe that everything follows a certain path, that what you expect must arrive in a specific way. But I tell you that the surprise that I have for you will be something completely different from everything that you have planned. My power and my love go beyond what your eyes can see. They make sense to you in moments of uncertainty. You've had doubts. You've seen that what you imagined didn't happen the way you expected. But the unexpected, what seems to be out of your reach, is what I'm preparing for you. What you've dreamed, what you've asked for, will not arrive the way you thought. It will be better, it will be bigger, and it will be more perfect. Sometimes when everything seems calm, that's when we are closest to change, when the miracle is about to happen. You have worked, you have prayed, you have trusted, and now what is to come will be the reward of that unbreakable faith. The surprise that awaits you is not just a blessing. It is a gift that will transform everything you thought you knew. It will take you places you never imagined and show you the greatness of my love for you. Son, let's pray now. Beloved Father, I thank you today for being with me every step of my life, for your unconditional love, and for the patience that you have taught me. I praise you, Lord, because I know that you are the God who transforms the impossible into the possible, the one who opens doors where there were only walls, and who never abandons me even in moments of trial and waiting. Today I come before you with a heart full of hope and faith, knowing that the moment of my miracle has arrived. I know that you have been working in my life, even though I have not always seen it. You have been moving the pieces, guiding my steps, and preparing the best for me. Today, I thank you for every moment of waiting, for every step that has brought me closer to your divine purpose. I fully trust in your time, Lord. Although my heart is sometimes filled with doubts, today I want to renew it. I want to hold on to you stronger than ever. I believe with all my being that what I have been waiting for is closer than ever before. I trust that you will not let me down, that you will surprise me with a blessing much greater than I could have planned. I know that at this very moment you are preparing what you have promised me, and what is to come is something that I could never have imagined on my own. I know that today is the day of revelation, the day in which I will see with clarity your work in my life. I promise to continue trusting, to continue waiting with faith, because I know that a great blessing is about to come. No matter how uncertain the situation seems, you are the one who makes the impossible become possible. What seemed unattainable, you make it a reality. My heart is filled with gratitude because I know that your plan is perfect, and what is to come will be such a big surprise that it will make me see that everything I have lived until now has a divine purpose. I ask you, Lord, that in this hour, when doubts try to come to my mind, remind me that my hope will never fail, that I can see the unexpected with eyes of faith, knowing that what you bring to my life is much better than I could have dreamed. Help me keep my faith firm because you always fulfill what you promise, and what I have ahead will be more than I ever imagined. I thank you, Lord, for every blessing that you have already prepared for me, for every surprise that is yet to come, for every answer that is already on the way. My life is in your hands, and I thank you for the love and peace that you offer me in the midst of everything. Thank you for showing me that the moment of my miracle has arrived. Thank you for the certainty that you, my God, never fail, and for the gift of faith that gives me the strength to move forward. I praise you and thank you because you are always faithful. Amen. Dear son, dear daughter, thank you for having dedicated this time to be in the presence of God. Remember that He is always with you, guiding you, protecting you, and blessing you no matter what you face. His love never fails. If this message has touched your heart, I invite you not to leave without first subscribing to the channel to continue receiving more messages full of faith, hope, and prayer. Also, if you feel that someone else needs to hear these words, share it with your loved ones. Let us help together to spread this message of love and hope. Don't forget to like this message so that more people can see it and feel the peace of God in their lives. And if you want to continue growing spiritually, click on the following message that will appear on the screen. God has more for you, and I want you to continue receiving those blessings that He has prepared. I bless you in the name of Jesus, and I am happy to have you as part of this community of faith. Until the next message, and may the peace of God always be with you.